Hello everyone and welcome back to Chapter 8, focusing on suffixes and which suffixes change the syllable stress in words. This exercise, exercise 5, focuses on the suffix IAN, used mostly to describe people. And what you're going to do for this particular exercise, and you can go a little bit earlier, take a look at the pronunciation tip, suffixes that end in IAN. And notice that the primary stress is on the syllable that always comes before this suffix. So armed with that information, complete each of these sentences with a word that ends with the IAN suffix. So for example, number 1, someone who eats mostly vegetables, we would call a vegetarian. Vegetarian. When we add that suffix, notice that that syllable right before is the one that's stressed. Right? The primary stress is on the syllable before, directly before the suffix. And to complete these, what you want to do is you want to focus on this root word here. That'll be the root word that you use, and then you're just going to change the ending a little bit to add the suffix, usually dropping the last consonant or the last vowel. Usually that's how it works. For example, number 2, someone who works in a library is a librarian. Librarian. Take off the Y and add your IAN suffix. And then you would circle which syllable is the strongest? Librarian. Librarian. That middle syllable is stressed. Do one more together. Number 3, someone who works in politics is a politician. 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 Take off the take off that final S and add IAN, and it's the t, politician. That syllable right before the suffix that gets stressed. So that's what you got to do is finish off these sentences, use the root word to determine the word that we would use to describe that person, and use the root word to do that, and then circle what you hear to be the strong syllable. And again, more often than not, the primary stress is going to come right before that final suffix.